structure fire, possibly people trapped.
Okay, so the guys are advancing the line to the alpha side of the building at this time. They're going to go through their checks, of course, on the doorway before they enter, checking for the thermal line on the door. Go ahead, search. Roger, search is now entering the structure.
Looks like you might have a drug lab in here, Cap. I think we better call for distance. I'm getting out of here. Hey.
Go ahead, search. This is command. Roger, you've got what appears to be a drug lab, and you're exiting the building. What side are you exiting it to? Roger, you're exiting the building on the Alpha Delta corner. We'll have a hose line ready for emergency decon procedures at that location. Stand by at the Alpha Delta corner.
Roger, stand by.
Engine 12 driver, I want you to grab the rear 1.5 inch hose line, bring it down to the Alpha Delta corner, please, and charge it up.
The incident commander will make all members aware that there is a possible clan lab in the premises and will cease entry into the structure. He will ensure that BC Ambulance is responding, that the hazmat team is called, and that the clothing wagon is sent to the scene for dry gear for the members. Emergency decon will need to be performed on all members who've been in the contaminated area. The engine driver will take the 1.5 inch hose line from the apparatus and, while staying away from the contaminated members, open the nozzle about 1/4 of the way and set the nozzle to a wide fog pattern. He will rinse the contaminated members from top to bottom for about 5 to 10 seconds. The members need to do a 360 while being hosed down. Helmets are removed first and set in front of the members, and then the straps of the SCBA are loosened. The members will remove their SCBAs while keeping their face pieces on. The members will lay the packs on the ground, and it's important to remember that keeping the face pieces on will avoid secondary contamination to the face and respiratory system. The members will now remove their jackets. If possible, they'll leave their gloves on, but if not possible, then they're to be removed. It is important to remember that gloved hands only touch the outside of the gear, and that bare hands only touch the inside of the gear. The members will then remove their shoulder straps and unbuckle their pants, and then step out of their pants and boots. The members will keep all contaminated gear in the pile in front of them. Now the members will slide their hands up inside the balaclava and under the straps of the facepiece and remove both balaclava and facepiece in one motion. They then move back and away from the gear. The members will now need to remove all their clothes. They can use the apparatus as a shield, with members holding tarps and blankets. The hazmat team may want to perform a more thorough personal decontamination of the member based on findings at the fire scene or signs of possible skin contamination. Members will be moved to ambulances for medical examination and transport to medical aid. The hazmat team is responsible for packaging the contaminated gear and preparing it for transportation. All contaminated gear, SCBAs, and underclothes will be placed in plastic bags or overpacked drums. The bags and drums are then sealed. Details including the incident number, members' names and SAP numbers, and details of contamination are to accompany the contaminated gear and equipment. The sealed gear is to be transported by the City of Vancouver's Environmental Protection Branch. Under no circumstances will any fire department member or apparatus transport contaminated equipment. Following these decontamination procedures will help ensure that no member takes secondary contamination back to the fire hall or back home.
Engine 8, code 3, response to Anderson units on the scene, a second alarm.